Centripetal, centrifugal, absorption and elimination. These are two basic lymphatic functions which we need to understand in detail. There has been a lot of confusion and there has been a lot of misunderstanding about how do we absorb and how do we eliminate. So we are absorbing from the environment, we are eliminating to the environment. Sometimes the nature is absorbing from us, and sometimes nature is eliminating and we are absorbing from the nature. So environmental absorption and elimination has a very varied understanding. A lot of time we are getting confused about from where we are getting the vibrations and how we are releasing the toxins. So I want to clarify this today. Centripetal is the absorptive energy when I am standing and absorbing. My body is absorbing from the external sources. We consider centripetal is the vibration which we receive from the sun. Sun is fire. Fire is the dimension of southeast as a direction. The element is definitely fire and it is absorption. So we are talking about as 3 gold antennas, vibration of 2.9 as absorption. Research geobiologists have formed a particular vibration of 4.15 as the sun energy, solar energy. But this is a vibration of the sun which is emitting from the source. I am talking about the absorption. So we consider 2.9 as the S3 value for absorption, which is centripetal, which is southeast, which is a fire element, and which is the lymphatic. Lymphatic is normally we consider southeast as the right part of the body. So from the right section, right vibration, the limbs are these portions. So when we say a body is axial, that means or the environment is affecting the body in the center portion, or whenever you are trying to fold your hands and pray and bend down, what you are doing, you are balancing your chakra at the central axis. And this central axis can be frontal and dorsal. Then with frontal and dorsal, we are talking about northeast, Brahmasan, southwest, 1.5, 4.6 and 3.5. And these 3 vibrations of centripetal and centrifugal combined in the center is the frontal axis and dorsal axis, front of the body and back of the body. We also have lymphatics. Lymphatics are actually associations of absorption and elimination. So absorption, I say, is from the right side of the body, which is southeast, which is sun, which is taking in, and that is centripetal 2.9. Left side is giving out, which is giving out to the moon. So this is the vibration of moon. In S3 frequency chart, you may find it 3.65, but I consider it 3.75, which is elimination, which is centrifugal. That is moon, that is northwest. Left side of the body is the northwest and right side of the body is southeast, because we are trying to move clockwise. So we are always moving towards the sun. And whenever we are eliminating, we are moving towards the moon, which is the night side. With respect to yin and yang, you need to consider that yin is taking in and yang is giving out. So we consider in this bioenergetic understanding of building biology, with respect to geobiology, Vastu, is sun. Sun is the female energy because it is absorbing, and moon is the elimination, which is the male energy. So there may be a lot of contradictions about thinking about Vedic and other philosophies, but in this consideration of Vastu Shilpa Shastra, the Vastuworld way, the research which I have done with respect to our remedies, which has 3 gold laker antennas and frequency modulation engine, I have considered absorption is from the right, throwing away is from the left. Sun, moon, 2.9, 3.75. This is definitely feminine, yin. This is male, yang. Right side, left side. So try to consider this, try to understand this. Some of the workshops, some of the teachings, some of the classes, you may find some videos where I have spoken in a different way, but the criteria may be different, because right now I am considering the body with the body absorption. And this absorption coming from the sun to me is absorption, but sun is ultimately eliminating. If you are thinking from the solar perspective, if you are thinking from the sun's perspective, if you are thinking from the source, sun is eliminating, but I am absorbing. Okay, so yin and yang changes with respect to the perspective. Okay, so don't get confused. A lot of time there are a lot of questions, a lot of people understand that what I am talking in the class is different than what I am speaking now, but the perspective may differ. Okay, so for the moon, when I am eliminating, moon is absorbing. So that time moon is yin, and this time through my body it is yang, because I am eliminating. So elimination and absorption happens together. And if we are talking about sun and moon, vibration, solar and lunar flux, we need to consider the perspective from where I am looking at. It is like similar, the Vastu Purush is watching down. Vastu Purush is in the earth with the face down. So your heart, which is in the left side of the body, is seen in the right side of the body from below. And that is the difference. We need to understand the perspective, the vision from where we are looking at. Okay, so just keep this in mind. It has been tabulated as a chart in this video as well. Keep a record of it, understand it, and then try to recall it whenever we talk about 5 elements in 9 directions. Whenever we talk about the central body, dorsal body, frontal body, lymphatics. Whenever we are talking about absorption and elimination. Whenever we are talking about magnetism and electric. So southeast, fire is electric because it is taking in. Magnetism is movement which is going out, which is northwest. So when you are absorbing the electrical vibration from the sun, and when we are throwing to the moon, it is magnetic vibration because it is movement, it is going out. So stability, grounding with respect to fire is southeast. Movement travels, and northern direction, the mind direction with respect to stability of the movement is from northwest, which is moving. That's why we have certain products, certain systems which has been designed specifically with the movement and stability. And this is for stability and grounding. So both have the same impact. Sun and moon are the same elemental strength which comes to us from the environment. Sun is actually giving vibration to the moon, and moon is actually absorbing the vibration from the sun and then giving it back to us. And then we are throwing it back to the moon because this moon power helps us to eliminate. Sun power helps us to absorb. Okay, so consider this philosophy as the Vastuworld philosophy generated from me, and this is based on certain researches I have done in the last 25 years. The process of rectification which I have been designing, which you have been following since ages, is based on this centripetal centrifugal only. Okay, so let's freeze this and try to understand this once for all. Thank you very much, and I am happy that you are listening carefully, noting it down, and happy learning. Wonderful. Thank you.